All right, let's do another money video. I feel like this one is gonna be a bit repetitive, a bit similar to other stuff. Honestly, like I just got in my mind, I got this thought of cars. Now I'll be honest with you, I wasn't a big car kid. When I was a little child, toy cars didn't appeal to me. When I was a child, toy cars didn't appeal to me. I was alone a lot. Since I was a baby, I was always alone. None of the other older kids, they didn't talk to me. They didn't really come around me. They would only come around me or talk to me when they wanted to pass down some kind of opinion or something. And it was understood that, that I was supposed to be instructed of whatever I was supposed to be instructed. But I did actually grow up, like I was alone, and I was playing with action figures just before I could even have any memory of anything. I was already playing with action figures, and that was the thing that I liked. I did it until first grade or something, and then I stopped. The point is, well, I was not a car kid. I got into cars pretty much, once I started driving. That's what got me into cars, was that I was actually driving. Now I wasn't driving anything special out there, but at the same time, I wasn't driving anything bad. And I don't even want to get into that, but the point is, I didn't start driving early by any means. I wanted to start driving the earliest age I could, but things just didn't work out that way. But the point is that once I started driving, I started kind of really liking cars. Do you know what I mean? And even then, it wasn't that much. It wasn't until like I was just put in this situation where I had nothing around me that I just started liking cars. I don't know why. I started liking cars as if I was a child all over again. Just started liking them. I don't know why. I got this this attraction. You know how magnets attract? I got this attraction to vehicles now. And I built it up by being in a place where I wasn't getting out and even driving any vehicles. And I got this magnetism to vehicles now. So it's weird. So I think I posted a video on cars earlier, but a money video that had to do with cars. And I was talking about exotic cars. I'll be honest with you. For me, when I first started driving, I didn't see, I wasn't thinking about luxury cars. I like your C-class vehicles, not Mercedes C-class, like your C-class vehicles, like your Honda Civics, your Nissans, the Skyline from Fast and Furious 1. I love, by the way, I love that movie, Fast and Furious 1. I did work valet. That's right. Yeah, I worked valet and I got to drive some cars around and it was fun. But I never drove them on the highway, so I didn't drive them fast. I just drove them on the streets. And, it was cool. But for me, I was like I was C-class, man. I was C-class. I wasn't about Toyota, but I liked Hondas. I liked Honda Civics, and I liked all the C-class vehicles. I was a C-class vehicle guy. And being stuck in here and growing a new passion for vehicles, I haven't gone up to exotic cars, but I have moved up. I'll admit I moved up. Now, I am not about, like I said, I'm not about those exotic cars. I am not even at your Mercedes, your BMW. I'm not even at that level yet. Your Audi and all that stuff. I'm not even at that level yet. Right now, my thing right now is American muscle cars. I don't know what it is. Jeeps, like off-roading Jeeps, like nice new Jeeps that you can off-road. That's really caught my attention. I got this crazy attraction for Jeeps. Like proper Jeeps that you can off-road with. I got an attraction to them. And the other attraction I have is American muscle cars. You know, the Dodge, the Mustang, all that stuff. Now, I don't really know that much stuff about cars. You know, though I kind of had a little bit of an idea back then about C-Class vehicles, but I mean, muscle cars is kind of in my head. What else is in my head? For some weird reasons, I got trucks in my head, not like your pickup trucks. All kinds of pickup trucks, all kinds of muscle cars, all kinds of Jeeps. It's weird. I really have pickup trucks in my head. I don't know why. Pickup trucks and off-roading Jeeps, they're just in my head. And a little, you know, I don't know enough about muscle cars, man. I don't know shit about muscle cars. And for some reason, I can't even recall certain things. I'm not getting why. But, you know, I like muscle cars. I think they're cool. I like the Nissan Skyline that Paul Walker drove in that first race in Fast and Furious. And I don't even remember what Dom drove, and I'm not gonna try to shoot and miss it because I don't want to get it wrong. But it was a Dodge and it was a muscle car. You know, I mean, I don't know. The only Dodge I knew was a Dodge Viper for muscle cars. So, and I know there's other ones, and I know there's new ones, but you know, it's a Viper. So you know, if it's not a Viper, it's probably very close to Viper because it was a Dodge for sure. But anyways, this is not about me trying to show what I know about cars because I don't know much. As of yet, I don't. But I tend to pick up things like really fast. But anyways, the point is that right now I'm on Jeeps and pickup trucks really, and especially Jeeps. Okay, it's summertime. Off-roading is super fun. I don't know any places you can off-road over here except for, you know, I don't know. I don't even know, but you know, I mean, I went to Dubai, right? And Dubai has an off-road area. So I would be very careful in Dubai desert sand. You know, you probably want to find an area that's friendly for off-roading Jeeps with not too many up and down hills. You probably want to stick to that area. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that you'll get lost. Just stick to that area because I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, look, dude, you got to start everything properly. So if you want to start slowly. You know what I mean? Start from a place don't go your first time, get all jacked up and go like to the craziest hills. Okay. I did do off-roading on ATVs. And that was in the Caribbean or the Dominican. I went off-roading and then it was, I mean, I don't know. Back then my mind was just moving, like my body was just moving fast. I don't know what was going on with me, but I mean, it was no, like I've never drove an ATV before. I got on it and in about 5 minutes, I just felt like I could go full speed. And we were on an off-road track. I thought I could go full speed, to be honest. I had no issues. I was standing up while revving it and moving it. It was like that. To be fair though, prior to that, when I went to Cuba, which was a couple of months before, when I went to Cuba, I rented a scooter for the day in Veradero. And Veradero is just like a stretch, kind of like Havana, but it's a stretch along a beach. And it's just a long line of hotels, and you go into the next city where a lot of the workers live that work in Veradero. So I rode the scooter all the way down to, I don't know how far. I went past the last resort, and I kept going, and then I turned back, and I came back. I used it to go get food. I used it the whole day. Like I rented it from morning to night. I even got stopped by the police, and then they took me to the police station. But that was, I was new in Cuba, so that was different. But it was my fault. I needed to show information, and the problem was that, anyways, it's not a big deal. But we called the hotel and sorted it out. It was just a minor error. My seat was stuck, and I couldn't open it. I don't know what happened. My seat was stuck, and all the paperwork was in there. So we had to go to the police station, and then they and then they sent me to a military police station, and they were like, it looked like they were gonna hold me for the night or something, and they had cells, and it looked like they were gonna hold me for the night, but they were like, somebody went out there and went, blah, oh, there you go, have you managed to open it? Okay, you can go back to your hotel. So that was a deal. But yeah, I drove that scooter, or I rode that scooter around. And then when I went to Dominican, I just like, dude, the ATV had it right away. But that's an ATV, you know what I mean? You're going off-roading in desert sand, man. Just be very careful, man. Be very careful. Remember that off-roading vehicle can flip very easily. Okay, you got to be very good. All right, I'm not saying, well, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. I would probably not go into desert sand unless it was a very leveled area. You know what I mean? Or I, like go through like flatland or something like that, or like dirt roads or something. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. I just wanted to throw stuff out there. You gotta watch it, enjoy it. Listen, my stuff is not prepared. Okay, it's not like the news, where they're just feeding you crap that's been written from hours ago. You know what I mean? I don't use a teleprompter. This is all me. There's no preparation, and there's just an idea. Starts with an idea where I start off just with the video, come up with the idea, do the whole thing, and it's all done on the spot, and it's all natural, and it's definitely worth it. But I'm done. This is not I will not put the fire emoji in the title of this video, but I will say that this video has some quality points to it to kind of look out for. I probably won't get that many people watching it, but the people who do will probably get something out of it. Anyways, I'm done. We're done.